This is TV18 and you're watching CNBC TV18.
Hello everyone, we are coming to you from the style capital of the world, Milan. While everyone knows this city for its fashion, those who are passionate about interiors and design know it for Salone del Mobile, the world's largest furniture trade fair. Top companies come here to showcase their innovations and their best brands. You can call it the holy grail of furniture. Well, we're going to spend the next couple of days trying to figure out what are the latest trends, what is it that Indian ultra-high net worth buyers are going to like out of the Milan Furniture Fair. But before we do that, guess where my colleague Shruti Malhotra is? She's actually discovering the city. Lucky girl. But check out what Milan has to offer to you.
Well, thank you, Manisha. Yes, we are in Milan and it seems like the Salone has taken over the entire city. Every corner you turn, you see an installation or an exhibit. And with me today is Pooja Sablok of Zolines, who's been coming here for the last decade. Hi, Pooja. Thank you.
Hi, Shruti.
So how has it been for you? And the buzz is electric.
That's true. I mean, to give you a sense of numbers, because I'm more of a numbers person, that's more than 2,500 brands, more than 300,000 visitors,
Lovely.
all here to see the new launches, the trends, the innovation. So, of course, everything comes alive in this city during the week.
What goes on at the Salone? Give us an insider's view.
Well, there's innovation and parties, new partnerships and trends and parties, new
parties.
relationships. You get the drift, right? So it's a mix of a lot of things which happen both at the fair itself, and the real fun where art meets design meets business is really outside the fair, which is known as Fuori Salone, which is really nothing but a curated platform for emerging designers. So for example, this year we have Google, which has for the very first time exhibited how its hardware can seamlessly match into the soft interiors of the home.
Yeah, they're calling it the software.
Exactly. And we have WeWorks, which has launched the Office of the Future.
The shared office space.
We have Bulltop, which is talking about the future of kitchens. So it's all very, very fun and very futuristic.
What kind of presence does India have at the fair and how has it changed in the last decade?
You know, if I look at the numbers again, on an average, I'd say 3,000 to 4,000 Indians visit the fair every year.
That's a big number?
That's a big number. What is interesting is that over the years, we've seen, Indian designers, like you have a Gunjan Gupta or you have a Vibhor Sogani, who are now exhibiting Fuori Salone. So from being buyers to being creators, I think India's really covered quite a journey.
Thank you, Shruti. Seems like you've had a lot of fun gallivanting around Milan. But time to get back to the fair, right? I'm going to go and check it out. The theme of Salone this year is sustainability. So let's begin with an iconic Italian furniture brand, Riva 1920. As the name suggests, the brand was founded in northern Italy in the year 1920. It's a family-run three-generation business which works with solid wood. Let's meet the lady who's behind this brand or the selling of this brand to discerning, demanding customers, Alicia. Alicia,
hi,
so
nice
lovely
to
to see
meet
this
you.
gorgeous pavilion
Thank
of
you
yours.
for being here. Thank you very much.
You know, I am fascinated by this table. This is unbelievable. I believe it's kauri wood from New Zealand.
Yes, you are right.
So, you know, we're talking about solid wood. We're talking about crafting it, making it contemporary, but also making it sustainable and responsible. How do you do that?
Yes, and this is kauri wood. It's a millennium wood from New Zealand. And it's also sustainable, as you were saying before, because we not cut trees, but we just dig out from the ground with
okay.
excavator. And the nice thing is that the age of this piece of wood, it's 50,000 years old.
No,
okay.
Tell me that number again.
50,000
years
old.
It's excavated from the ground.
Yes, from the ground in New Zealand.
Let's go and see some more pieces. This, Alicia, is cedar wood.
Yes,
So
cedar
it
wood.
should be light in color, but it's almost black.
Yes.
Now, so what technique is used here?
What we take from the past, it's a Japanese technique, it's to burn wood. In this case, the natural color of cedar wood turned into black because we take fire and we burned the piece of wood. Then we stop the process and the color from natural cedar wood come to black. Okay,
Wow.
this is a modern way to represent wood.
Just very quickly about India, because you know this is now a brand people have started liking, respecting in India. Is it a big market for you and growing?
It's growing.
It is
growing
growing?
very fast, and we really want to enlarge our business in the All East. Okay, so in Asia, it's a priority for us in the next following years.
Well, we Indians also love brands, and I believe you have a Lamborghini collection as well.
Yes, of
Let's go
course.
and see that.
Okay.
Now, I'm here at the Lamborghini collection by Riva 1920, designed by the Aki star Karim Rashid. Karim,
Hi.
thank you so much
Hi.
for speaking to us. I
Thank
mean,
you.
know, just looking at your collection, you know, I can see that it's a very manly, but it has these amazing womanly curves.
Oh, okay.
So, is that what you had in mind, or what?
Well,
really?
you know, all my work, I think, in the last, more or less, the majority of my work in the last 30 years is always soft or organic, because I'm a believer that we're soft and we're organic and we're asymmetrical, and we're, at the end of the day, how can I say, tactile human beings. So when you touch surfaces or interact with things, I always feel that it should be an extension of our bodies, really. You know, we built a Cartesian grid world, and that was because we were designing in 2D, but today we design a lot in 3D, and a lot of the production and technologies we have can make much more three-dimensional surfaces and things, you know? And wood is organic. You know, it's a beautiful material. It is warm, it is soft. So why make it hard? Why go against nature in a way?
Lovely collection.
Thank
and
you.
thank you so much for speaking with
pleasure,
CNBC.
pleasure, and big kiss to 1.3 billion Indians.
From modern to classic to contemporary to luxury, over 2,500 top brands across the world are here at Salone to woo some of the top architects and designers of the world. Right now, I'm at the Luxury Pavilion, and guess who I'm meeting? The top luxury designer of India, Vinita Chaitanya. Vinita, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you.
And just wondering, how long have you been coming to Salone? It's my first time and I'm already drooling, I can say.
And it's the first day, first show. But
Right.
I've been coming here for many years. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years. I can't even remember. But and every time I come here, it's an eye-opener.
What do you look for? I mean, at Salone, what beckons you to Salone year after year?
Oh my God, the trends, the forecast, how they twist things around. It's not just furniture, it's what they're doing with it.
You work essentially with classic styles,
Yes.
but more and more across the globe, people don't like the Baroque style, a very heavy ornate style.
Yes.
Have you seen those brands also changing what they're doing?
Yes, Manisha. And so right through this pavilion, which I've been in this morning, all the brands are twisting things around.
Right.
You know, they're changing stuff for us. They're using fresh colors.
Indian buyer now, are they demanding? Are they discerning? Are they willing to pay the price?
They are very discerning. They know what they want. They sometimes send me images, you know, when they're traveling. Yes, they know exactly what they want.
Now I'm at one of the most buzzing stalls at Salone, that of Lago. And I'm looking for Shruti because, you know, she likes the more contemporary furniture. But guess where she is? In a bathroom.
Well, yeah, I'm lost in Leonardo da Vinci's work, The Last Supper. So this is Lago, and they've used all the colors of The Last Supper. They've created the winter, the summer, the autumn collection. But you know what's most interesting here? They've got floating furniture.
Really?
So everything you see, the beds, the sofas, the tables, they've got glass legs. So it just gives a sense of the furniture floating in air. Isn't that really interesting?
That's very interesting. But is it really glass?
Yes, it's glass very much.
So they've innovated on glass and made it strong enough for sofas to tables to rest on glass?
Yeah, and some of it is also a little gimmick where the bed is actually on the wall, but it looks like it's floating in air, and it's really nice. We'll check some of that out.
But right now we are surrounded with the color black. Where are the colors
This
of the
is
Last
winter,
Supper?
Manisha, winter in the Italian spring. But we're going to check out all the other colors, the color of summer, the color of spring. And we'll also speak to Alessandro, who's the director of Lago. And we'll ask him what was the idea behind this exhibition. You've launched two interesting collections. One is the floating furniture. Tell us about what this floating furniture is all about.
Well, usually we like to use a floating concept of furniture everywhere in other items, especially on the table. So, for example, in this case, this is the new one that we introduced during this edition of Salone del Mobile. The name of the table is Bold, and you can see we have only one leg down the table.
To the table, yes.
Yes, with the shadow on the base. So in this case, we wanted to exalt the top of the table. We introduced also some new finish. In this case, we have the new wood, new kind of wood. It's really old wood. It's more than 200 years old. So it's very precious and historical. And we introduced also a kind of, it's not marble, it seems marble.
Yes, the glass finish material, yes.
You can see over there in the kitchen.
Yes.
You can go there.
Looks like glass.
This is a glass, yes. It's a digital printing technology where we transfer the materials on the glass. So you can have the same effect of the marble, the calacatta, but in reality it's glass.
Thank you, Shruti. Well, guess who I've run into? The man behind this contemporary, edgy, innovative brand, Lago, Daniele Lago himself, the man, the designer. Mr. Lago, thank you very much for speaking with CNBC TV 18. I'm very curious. I mean, so much art, so much history in Italy, and you've actually taken Leonardo da Vinci's painting, The Last Supper, and used that as an inspiration. Tell us something about it.
Abbiamo scelto Leonardo perché reputiamo che sia uno dei più grandi pensatori del pianeta, e dopo aver scelto un anno il viaggio italico dove abbiamo narrato il design attraverso i luoghi, l'anno scorso abbiamo fatto la gentilezza con 8 ambasciatrici femminili, quest'anno abbiamo scelto l'ultima cena come esempio di un cambio di paradigma in termini generali, e quindi insomma chi più meglio di Leonardo riesce a tradurre tutta la visione che Lago ha cercato di mettere in campo negli ultimi anni.
All right, so art means contemporary design, fabulous. Thank you very much for speaking with us. All right, I'm headed to another very interesting contemporary brand where technology comes together with furniture, Mobile Form. I'm here at Mobile Form and I'm going to be speaking to Maurizio, who heads business development at this company. Maurizio, so let's start with Mobile Form. Seen a lot of products, the wardrobes. What's so special about them?
Well, the most specific speciality of the wardrobe is that they're multifunctional and very high and standard quality, and they can be adapted to any place you wish.
Okay.
And this is, let's
So
say, the
get
most.
adapted to India very
Yes,
easily,
yes,
Indian
very
homes?
easy at home.
All right, India is a big market for Mobile
Yes,
Form
it
wardrobes?
is. It's going to be one of our best market actually. It's developing very quick. We're very happy about it.
That's the sofa there.
Yes,
it's
that's,
an award-winning sofa.
Yeah,
What's
that's
special about it?
It's multifunctional, can be adapted to any living, and is a beautiful
So you
and very
can
high technology.
take the cushions on the
Yes.
side, on the
Yes,
back, and they
correct.
don't fall off because
Yeah,
they have a
don't,
magnet.
No, they just move it up and forwards, backwards, and then just lie on it. It's really fantastic comfort.
Okay, also your best-selling product.
Yes, best one probably.
Maurizio, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for speaking
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to
Nice
check
to
out
meet
some
you.
of your other products.
Thank you.
Well, Well, everybody is focusing on the millennials. Why not? They're the buyers of tomorrow. But this brand that we've just looked at today, it's trendy, it's technology driven, so functional and so superior in quality, could so well fit into the millennial home as well.
One of the satellite events of the Milan Design Week talks to the millennials. This exhibit captures the relationship of this very digitized generation and their homes, from customizable living spaces to multi-accessorized shelving units. This is a true expression of millennial lifestyle. A glimpse into the homes of the generation spanning 25 to 40 years took us to an oversized 4-poster bed, the central living space, for a generation that can spend its entire life lying down. This installation beckons the millennials to lie back and daydream while their Google Assistant plays the latest music. Videos of a starry night lend shape to the most private thoughts. The collection of plants from around the world is based on the belief that the busy millennial nomads have a strong link with nature, and their living space must reflect that. A large majority of this generation is entering the world of work for the first time, often with startups or jobs that allow them to work from home. A huge unit in metal, 4 meters tall, sets the tone for this new home come workspace. But hey, can you keep a millennial happy with all work and no play? So any breakthrough design must combine a home with a recreational zone and with storage space, elements that depict the life of this generation. Multiple use of a single space emerged as a big design theme of the millennial lifestyle. And for designers, the challenge is to create flowing space with flexible areas that cater to different moods and times of the day. At a click of a button, one can regulate the curtains that separate different living, dining and sleeping zones. And when needed, the lounge transforms into an open space perfect for a party. The kitchen is very important for this health-conscious group of people. Moreover, theirs is no ordinary kitchen. Technology plays a huge part in making this an all-immersing experience for the millennial and their families. A part of the Milan Furniture Fair, this event is a showcase of multi-sensory and immersive solutions that meet the implicit need in today's and tomorrow's lifestyles of this very fast-moving set of people.
Well, Shruti, it seems all that you have to give millennials is a 12 by 12 room fitted with gizmos, great technology-oriented products and furniture, and you'll snag them. I'll be back again tomorrow with a lot more desirable brands to cover. So stay tuned.